Viewers, you're welcome back to the program. If you are just tuning in, the program is Our Community Lives. Our Community Lives is all about events, people, places, and culture. This program is showing on Channel 31. And today, in the studio with me on our talk show, we have Mr. Bunmi Ajayi. Mr. Bunmi Ajayi is the 2015 Australian Broker of the Year in terms of insurance. And he has introduced himself, and he will be telling us more about empowerment. Thank you so much, Mr. Bunmi Ajayi, for staying with us.
Thank you, Mr. Ikine.
Yes. Now, what advice do you have as someone that is successful in business, in life, in skill migration, and things like that, as a family man with your experience, with your 5 Fs? What advice do you have for our young and even elderly African Australians in the community that are looking forward to venture into business?
Thank you very much. I think we have in this country a very unique opportunity as African Australians to be the best that we can, because we have that opportunity to actually imbibe the best of two worlds.
Wow.
We're from Africa. We have a lot of good things in there for us. Now we're here in Australia, one of the greatest countries in the world as well.
Yeah.
So unlike those who only have one, we have a choice of both worlds.
Wow.
And that's what I want any African Australian to know, that when you come to this country, it shouldn't be just coming in and saying, look, okay, this is a beautiful country, let's just relax and just take it in. No, I want you to look at it as an opportunity for you to fit in, at the same time to stand out.
Wow.
Because you can actually have both. It's not a choice between one or the other. It's okay to fit in, not in the sense of doing everything that they do, but in terms of imbibing, which is an attitude. It's a mental state when you say, okay, I want to imbibe certain things, but you just pick the good culture that we have here, because it's a hybrid culture that we have for anyone that's coming into this country. But there's so much good things about Australia, there's so much good things about Africa. So we need to be able to galvanize those two and come out with a blend that is very much unstoppable. That would be my advice to them. And that's something I don't want to just tell people. I don't want to be like a travel agent that tells people to go where they haven't been. I want to be a tour guide. So that's why I like your show, and I'm happy that such a show exists.
Our Community Lives.
Our Community Live, to showcase what it is, the beauty of what's happening in some of African Australian lives and communities and businesses and people, and we're doing a lot of good things. You know, I know the tabloid these days, you find the media, you know, there's sometimes, unfortunately, a bit more focus on the negatives than the positive, but I believe your show will actually go to showcase the good things that were happening.
Thank you.
So when I came to this country, it was a challenge, just like most refugees, asylum seekers, migrants, and youth would face, to say, look, am I too African to be Australian, or am I too Australian to be African?
Wow.
You don't have to choose. You don't have to choose. You can be both. You can be African, Australian. So you got to, first of all, whatever it is you're doing, it really doesn't matter whether you're a student or you're in business or whatever it is, or in trade or whatever vocation, don't just settle to be good. Attempt and seek to be great. Because the formal education that you get will give you a job, but self-education will give you fortune. There's a number of ways you learn from one or two things. Either you learn through mentors or you learn through mistakes. I'm also a certified John C. Maxwell coach, trainer, and teacher. So what that means is that I mentor people.
You're a coach?
Yes, I'm a coach. I mentor people on the areas of leadership and business. Okay, all of these are that you don't have to go there, but you can actually pick those. And it doesn't have to be face-to-face all the time. Sometimes you can have people who have even gone ahead to mentor you. I have a friend, his name is Darren Hardy. He's a publisher of Success Magazine. He's in America, and he was saying, I was listening to one of his podcasts, and he was saying that at the moment he's being mentored by Abraham Lincoln. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy is not even here, but he said it doesn't really matter, because you can get mentorship from people who are experts, people who are really have excelled in different areas. If it's in your relationship, if it's in business, there's a lot of them. You can get people all around the world to do that. You can actually, there's no amount of sacrifice that is too much to self-develop yourself, because never you wait for things to change. Always wish that you change, because when you change, things begin to change for you.
Wow. Actually, I was at the Overcomers Conference,
Yes.
and I attended one of your sessions, and actually I attended the empowerment session where you coached us. You gave us some tips
Yes.
on how to be successful in life, and you mentioned that if we look at the richest men in the world,
Yes.
maybe the first 5 or thereabouts, they are businessmen.
Yes.
And yes, so now this program is about our community.
Yes.
And if there's anybody that needs to get some mentorship, how can they contact you for them to get some help? And how can you be reached? Because a lot of people out there, even some of our viewers at home and anywhere from the part of the world, someone might want to contact you online, face-to-face, and have a chat. Is there any way you can help?
I'm absolutely delighted to help, because the beauty of that is, I did mention before that I'm growth-oriented, not goal-oriented.
Wow.
And one of the ways to be growth-oriented is for you not to be a dam or a reservoir. You've got to be a river. So if you've been given something, the best way to even improve yourself is to pass it on. And that's the area I'm looking to get into. I want to move from success to significance, because it's not just about me. I'm still getting mentorship myself. I don't know a lot, but what I believe I've been able to gain from my experience and from all the practicalities and from being a current entrepreneur myself, and with a few businesses, I'm happy to pass it on. And I've got a program in place that enables me to do that. I call it Mastermind programs, which anyone who is interested in mentorship for business or for leadership can come, and we can have that one-on-one or within the groups of 2, 3, and all of that. So that's going on, a few other initiatives which I'm happy to share.
Do you have a website or contact details?
Yes, there is a website. There is a website which is live to lead melbourne.com.au. That will take you to that, and it gives the information about myself, and you can contact me through there. Live to the number 2 lead. Melbourne.
And your information will pop up.
Is right on there.
Bunmi Ajayi.
That's correct.
Your information.
That will take you to the link there. And of course, you can also reach me through my kingdomplatform.org, which is also my ministry website. That will also, I've got my contact.
When is the next Overcomers Conference?
That will be on the 22nd to the 24th of September next year. It's an annual event, and I just want to encourage whoever wishes to go to that next level in their relationships, in their business, and in leadership. You don't want to miss that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bunmi Ajayi. Viewers, if you are just tuning in, the program is Our Community Lives. Our Community Lives is all about events, people, and places. And we've been having a wonderful time today in the studio with Mr. Bunmi Ajayi. We shall have a break now, and when we come back, Mr. Bunmi Ajayi shall be wrapping up by telling us some tips to making it in life. Don't blink your eyes.